Well, good morning, Facebook, YouTube, IG family. Wake up once again with your boy Damon Moss back for another phenomenal morning motivation. Now, I missed you guys. We are back. I have an amazing message and an amazing series that I've been working on for you guys called the Farmer Series. Now, when you're trying to achieve your goal, you are literally cultivating something from scratch. And so I chose to utilize the farmer as an amazing illustration to show you the growth process of what it takes to take something from its infancy, so to speak, from a seed, all the way up to where you get the harvest. Now, the farmer was one of the most important people in our society. Why? Because the very understanding that it takes time to create something from nothing. And I think we live in a microwave society where a lot of people don't realize, myself included, it takes time. Sometimes we see people rise to stardom what seems to be overnight, and we don't realize that if you want sustained success, sorry about all the S's, you want success to sustain success, you want to make sure that you build it correctly. So I decided to take the farmer, the process of growing crops, old school way, in order to illustrate to you the process it takes to truly, not only to become successful, but to sustain success. Now, just a quick disclaimer. This is not a video about food or the agriculture industry, okay? Or what the food industry is today. This is a video of how patience and time can allow you to build true and lasting greatness. I'm going to say that one more time. This video is not about the agricultural state. This is not about the food industry. It is about how if you have the ability to have patience and take time, you can build something that is absolutely incredible. So we're going to start with our very first video in this farmer series, and it is called Prepare Your Soil. Yes, prepare your soil. When my grandmother used to grow crops in her backyard, there was one thing that I realized that I had to do. Before I even put any seeds down, is I had to prepare the soil. Now, typically what she would do is if you see the ground, so you see the dirt, she would take a little machine, I can't remember the name of it, but what it would do is it would start to break up the surface of the soil. And what that was doing was making the soil pliable. It was making it, in my head as a kid, I thought it was just loosening the soil, but it's making the soil pliable, allowing for nutrients to get into the soil, so that way you could be able to put seed in the soil and the seed would take. So a lot of people, when you're starting something, maybe you're in this state. You're in this state where you are preparing your soil. So what do you do when you're in the state where you are preparing your soil, meaning that you don't have any seeds yet, you haven't put anything in your garden yet, but you're just starting off? What do? Well, typically a farmer in this state will start to loosen the soil, prepare the soil, put manure in the soil. That is literal shit in the soil in order to make the soil full of nutrients. So if you're someone right now, maybe you're waiting for that opportunity, this is the time where you need to be doing anything you can to prepare yourself for the opportunity at hand. So if you're someone who maybe wants to own your own business, you need to, if you're in this state now where you're preparing your soil, you don't have any seeds, you don't have anybody coming to your business, maybe you're doing a YouTube channel, no one is watching your videos yet, maybe you want to own your own company and no one's buying your product yet, this is the time where you educate yourself. You pick up a book, you listen to an audio book, you start to learn, you start to teach yourself. I remember when I was working at a little company called Smoky Mountain Getaways, and I was doing sales, and I was way low on the totem pole. And I didn't get what they call a tour, meaning a customer, an opportunity to speak to someone. I was sitting on the sideline. Why I sat on that sideline, I read, I studied, I prepared. I made sure that when I got into the game, I was ready to go. And if you see players in sports and you see that player, the player goes down, he gets injured. Think about Tom Brady. I'm not a Tom Brady fan at all, but you cannot deny greatness, and you cannot deny 7 Super Bowls, 7 Super Bowl championships. You just cannot deny it. Look at Tom Brady. Sat on the sideline, and what happened? You study, you prepare, you're ready, and then when your opportunity comes, you can pounce on it. So right now, if you are in a state where you want to build your business, you want to grow yourself, and maybe things aren't happening as fast as you wish they would, as quickly as you would want them to happen, this is the time for you to prepare your soil. Read, research, study, become a better you. So when the opportunity finally presents itself, you are ready. It's your boy Demond Moss back again for another phenomenal morning motivation. This is video 1 in our farmer series. We will be back again with video 2 of this series. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time right here on Morning Motivation. Peace.